Good morning, everybody. Friday, January 7th, 2022. Get used to that 2022. I was still messing it up. I'm here with my friend Barry at Beaver Creek. We have Strawberry Express right behind us. Will take us to the new McCoy Park coming up this Monday. We're going to be talking about hockey today. We're going to talk about pizza with the new location for Alpine Pizza. So VDL is starting now with this and a lot more. Let's do this.
It's winter and we are back. VDL streams everywhere.
On the mountain, off the mountain.
On every screen.
On Facebook, YouTube,
on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Spotify.
And now, we're on Outside TV 17.
Live and on demand, 7 days a week.
Hey, welcome to your Friday edition of VDL. I'm your host here in the studio, Ashley LaFleur. You just saw Brazzo out at Beaver Creek this morning, and yes, we have a jam-packed show in store for you as we kick off this Friday, January 7th, 2022. Right there with Brazzo, and I'm still definitely messing up the 2022 part as well. So we're going to kick off the new year right with Squash Blossom. They have some really cool, just beautiful trinkets that you can bring home with you as part of your trip here to the mountains, and then also just some great wearable ways to help you stick to your New Year's resolutions. Also, we're going to hear from the Yeti hockey players about tonight's game against the FDNY. That's right. We have probably the furthest reaching, competitors that we've had across the country will be here in Vail to compete. So we're excited about that. Also, we have your weekly Avalanche report. We have the newest pizza joint that we'll be discussing with the owners and longtime Vail locals. And then we'll also have your weather, your headlines, your events, and so much more. So as always, if you are watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, feel free to drop us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from, what you're up to. If you have any questions, we love to hear from you throughout the show. It's really, it's so incredibly cool that we get to interact with you while we're live, and we love it. We love it. We love it. And we also love the fact that we have more snow back in the forecast. Honestly, I was not disappointed about the fact that my commute is a little bit easier this morning because it is nice and clear for today. So if you want to go to the outlets at Silverthorne, we're going to find those elevated savings. Smooth sailing going over Vail Pass this morning because they did that avalanche mitigation that caught Emma in the traffic yesterday. I'm sure if you were in town, you probably experienced that. They shut it down for a little while to do that
but
snow
thank
removal
you,
work.
Patrol and CO
yes,
Trip
Emma, good
people.
Point. But thank you to CDOT for keeping the roadways safe for us. So today, kind of the only day that we have, the only day that we've had in a while where it's just kind of a break in the snow. But we're going to be seeing those temperatures getting up into the 30s, maybe even the low 40s. So it's going to be melting things off pretty quickly. We could still see a little bit of wind out there, but that visibility is going to be beautiful, as you can see from that shot that we have pulled up of the valley floor. We have that sun starting to come up over the Gore Range, and you can also see that those roadways are nice, long black strips where you can actually see the roadways. It was a little bit of icy in some of the roundabouts first thing this morning, so there is still some of that snowpacks and the ice lingering, but I-70 was nice and clear for making my way into the office. So that was really nice. So tomorrow, though, we do have more snow in the forecast. So according to opensnow.com, we could see another 2 to 6 inches tomorrow, kind of starting around sunrise to midday. So we could still see a little bit of accumulation there. And also looks like it's going to be a little bit less dense snow, a little bit more fluffy than what we've been seeing. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nice and dry and sunny. And then maybe more snow as we get into the end of next week. So that's all what's going on with that weather. For your mountain report today, both Vail and Beaver Creek reporting 2 inches in the last 24 hours. For Vail, 16 inches in the last 7 days, 127 inches current season to date, and that brings their terrain up to about 69% open. So they have 219 trails open, 22 lifts operating. If you're going to be going over to Beaver Creek, they are going to be opening half hour later. Keep in mind that Vail opens at 8:30, Beaver Creek opens at 9. Beaver Creek, 11 inches in the last 7 days and 112 inches for their current season. Right now, they're about 64% open with 109 trails open. And like Brazzo was saying, they are going to be opening in McCoy Park on Monday. So very excited about that news. Let's bring in Miss Trisha Swenson. So we saw Brazzo's up at Beaver Creek. Trisha is live in Vail this morning. Oh, hello. Look at you. You got over there pretty fast. Man, where are you now?
Yep, you know what? So we were at the Lion's Head parking structure, just at the little overlook. I don't know if many people realize that there's elevators here. So at the end of the day, if you're parked on that top level, you can haul the skis, the boots, the kids, everyone up the elevator. I just heard it go ding ding and people got out. But we're right next to the Welcome Center as well. And this is a great wealth of information if you're wondering about what's going on in town. Can I get a map of the villages? Hey, where should we go eat? Or we're here for an hour. We're just passing through. What should we see? The Welcome Center here at this parking structure in Lion's Head, as well as the top level of the Vail Village parking structure. They're both such a great wealth of knowledge, and they've got a lot of different materials and information that you can bring with you. If you want to take it with you, if you're here for the week, hey, they can set you up as well. So it's pretty cool to have that here. But Ashley, yes, we are here in Lion's Head. It's a clear, crisp morning, quite a bit cooler than what we saw the last couple of days. But we're excited to have the new snow out here. And hey, yesterday I had a chance to go over to Beaver Creek. Oh, we were going to go skinning. It is open for skinning now. Of course, after the slopes are closed for the day or before they open in the morning, you got to be there half hour after they close or about 15 minutes before they start. No dogs at any time. But my husband and I went up there and I heard like some music and some announcing. And I remembered it was Thursday night lights. And it was so cool to be up there when the fireworks were going off, and the kids are so excited to get on that gondola with their glow wands and to go down in that little serpentine motion. It just kind of brought back every memory I've ever had. I used to be a ski school instructor over there, so we would sometimes work that shift at night. And then also I brought all of my nieces and nephews, all my friends' kids. Like I was like Auntie Trisha, like, oh, she'll bring you up there. So it's been really fun to go to just remember that again, and I'm really glad that they're doing it again. So it's really cool to see Thursday Night Lights. It's back.
That's so awesome. Of course you were up skinning, right? Like everybody else is taking the gondola up and then riding down with their glow sticks. No, you're human powering yourself up that mountain. That's amazing. But also, Trisha, I love.
Hey.
Oh, go ahead.
Holiday cookies. I like to eat. I love pizza. I love nachos. I have to like take care of that somehow.
But I really like your tips about like how to get to the hill a little bit easier, and also how to make your commute back to your car a little bit easier. I mean, the other day talking about like just steps away getting to Golden Peak, and now we're giving people intel on the elevators. And also LA saying, hey, can't wait to see you less than 2 weeks. Oh, LA, awesome. Also, P.S. LA, weren't you? Where were you the last time you were chatting with us? It was like Antarctica or something crazy. Anyway, so I'm excited to see what you have on tap, LA. I want to know what your plans are. Anyway, so Trisha, excited about all of this insight. Also, I'm excited about your interviews this morning. You have quite the lineup today.
Oh, no, yeah. So, Yeti Hockey, it returns. They've got a pretty robust schedule this whole winter into spring. But FDNY, Fire Department New York, that's, I think, the furthest any of their teams travel from the Big Apple. So we're going to be checking with them. Also, there's a brand new pizza place in Lion's Head. So that's why we're in Lion's Head today. Usually I'm in Vail, but when I heard about that, I'm like, pizza for breakfast? No problem.
Oh, yeah. Now, somebody else who loves pizza is our buddy Brazzo, and Emma has just told me I need to bring him into this conversation with several extra O's on his name. Brazzo!
Woo! Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
What's happening?
Brazzo. So how excited are you about brand new pizza places?
Oh, well, first of all, I love Danny's Folly. I know Betsy and Dennis for a while. They be Byron Jetties. And always have that option. I saw they do they post something on Instagram yesterday. They have that deep dish pizza and then some wings. What an awesome option! You're running out of ideas at some time of the nighttime, especially right after what you were shaking it and having that extra cocktail, a little pizza saves you, you know?
Yes, yes, it
That's
does,
where my mind
Bronzo.
is. That's where my mind is.
I
Yeah,
love that.
totally.
Like Bronzo
And
skipped like the skiing and like the après. He's like, no, 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 late night dance party. I need pizza.
Hey, you know, hey,
totally.
that's what
And
that's
and
my
guys,
bell ringing.
it's Detroit style pizza too. You know, you got Chicago deep dish, you got your New York style. This is going to be Detroit style. So it'll be interesting to see how that's a little different. So we'll ask about that. And then, yeah, they've got these wings. They're calling them normies or something. So I'll find out what the normies are.
Yes, you investigate, Trisha. Also,
Yeah, I
speaking
never
of,
tried those. Yeah,
oh,
I
sorry,
never
I'm just
tried
cutting you
those
guys off.
wings or pizza. I'm excited to learn about it. I never did. You know, I have Peruvian style pizza. You know, I don't know. Is that a thing?
I'm curious to know what Peruvian style pizza is. Also, Ride Divide says Alpine Pizza in Lion's Head. Can't wait. Also, Rodney Travis says hurry up 7 a.m. so I can watch VDL on demand. For me, back to work now. Have a great show. So thank you, Rodney. We'll be excited to see you later. And also, LA. You guys, our viewers are amazing, right? So LA. Last time she was chatting in, she had just been to Antarctica, you guys, and she's going to be here in 2 weeks. This is so cool. Anyway, I love our viewers.
Sweet.
Have either one of you even been even remotely close to Antarctica? I certainly haven't.
I was at Terra del Fuego. I was at the El Fin del Mundo, the end of the world, in South America. And I don't know how many hundreds of miles we were away from there, but no, I've not been down to that continent yet.
Okay, well, I'm excited to learn more and get more of this chatter going on from all of our amazing viewers. All right, you two, I'm excited to see what you have in store for us next. Right now, though, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be talking headlines, we're going to be talking coffee, we're going to be talking traffic, and so much more. So good morning. You're watching VDL. It's Friday. Stay with us.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
The ride of your life is closer than you think. For the first time ever, buy your new car entirely from home with Nissan at Home. Delivered direct from dealer to driveway.
Okay, welcome back to your Friday edition of VDL. So we were just chatting with one of our viewers, LA, and so recently she was in Antarctica, which she's saying penguins, seals, and icebergs, which that sounds amazing. Also, she was talking about Fin del Mundo, where Trisha is in Argentina. Girl, so well traveled, but also like I'm curious how you're going to top penguin, seals, and icebergs in Antarctica here in Vail in 2 weeks. Like what is on your agenda besides the new pizza place? So like tell me, like how does that compare? Like what is it that you love so much about Vail when you've been to Antarctica? That's amazing. Okay, so also if you've been to any cold places and you want to warm up, maybe check out Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. Now something that's like recent to our crew here is the Nordic Blend. And Emma, yes, cheers. She's holding up her mug. Emma is the one that picked out this blend for us. They have like so many different ones. And as Ty has now affectionately started calling this blend for our staff, it's like jet fuel. And I tell you what, so on Wednesday, I've been trying to kind of, as part of my New Year's resolution, like cut back on some of my caffeine intake. And I got in here and I was like, Emma, I'm struggling so hard. And I got some of that Nordic Blend and woo, here we go. Right?
Ashley, we're out of it. What blend should we get next?
Out of it?
Yeah, this morning was the last. Chris, we need some more coffee.
Chris, we need more of that Nordic Blend. I mean, I'm curious to try the Meadow Mountain Blend. I think that sounds really yummy, but
yeah, let's make it happen.
Anyway, if you need an extra little boost in your morning to get you going, try that Nordic Blend from Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. Now, paired perfectly with your Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, of course, is your Vail Daily, which you can pick up for free in any one of those blue boxes all across the region. But they have some interesting articles today. So a lot about what's going on with Mother Nature. So first of all, Walking Mountains. Oh, actually, nope, let's jump ahead. This is probably the more important thing. This is what I think is a lot. Oh, wait. Oh, nope, we're going back. Okay, we're going back. All right. Emma has had that Nordic Blend jet fuel.
Woo!
Switching real fast here. Okay. So Planet Defenders. This is from Walking Mountain Science Center. So they have a new offering for high school students to help them kind of get involved in climate action with this new Environmental Leadership Council. So you can learn more about that on page A2. Then on page A3, this is something that I think a lot of people have questions about. So we have a 50-inch base at Vail, and skiers are like, okay, Vail, like, when are we opening Blue Sky Basin? When is that going to happen? Like, they opened up China Bowl, they opened up Sun Up, Sun Down, and now the question is on, like, when is it opening? So if you want to dive into that with John LeConte, that's on page A3. And then as we get into Monday, look at this. Beaver Creek will be opening their McCoy Park expansion on Monday. So 2 new lifts, 17 new trails. This is very exciting. We've been talking about this since the summertime, so really looking forward to that happening. So take a look at the Vail Daily for all the latest headlines today. And then let's look at the roads out there. So surprisingly nice and clear along I-70. There's been so much work that's been taking place with CDOT, with the local crews to clear out all that snow that we saw last week. And you see that traffic is just moving along pretty steadily. Like Dow Junction commute pretty normal. Vail Pass also looking pretty normal. But probably the most important part is that you can see like the bulk of the road out there finally, which is awesome. But some of the roundabouts were definitely pretty icy this morning, so still want to take it slow until things start to heat up. But with those temperatures getting in the 30s and 40s, we'll see a lot of snow melt out there for today. Now we should let's go back in to our chat. Okay, hold on. So Todd saying cutting back on caffeine is like, wait, hold on. It's like cutting back on breathing. Nope, not going to happen. Todd, it is a struggle. It is a struggle. So let me tell you, so far it's been quite the battle for my New Year's resolutions. I'm doing it like on the days I don't have to do the show or I'm not getting up at like 4 a.m., I'm much more successful. But on these days, caffeine, I tell you what.
Are those the days you just get tea from Vail Mountain?
Yeah, those are honestly, Emma. So like the days I'm not hosting, I've been doing a lot of tea. And then on the days that I am hosting, I'm like, and bring it. Like just jet fuel all day, right? So also LA, I was asking, her about her trip to Antarctica, and she's saying that her next trip is to Vail. Love the slopes, my favorite place on earth. That is saying a lot when you've been to Antarctica, and then also it sounds like you've also been to Argentina. So what a compliment, LA. I love that. Okay, now somebody who also loves Vail and loves Beaver Creek is my buddy Brazzo. I feel like now we just have to add like 7 O's on his name. So he's live in Beaver Creek this morning, and we were just talking about the fact that the McCoy Park is opening on Monday. Brazzo. So we're opening up new terrain at Beaver Creek. Are you a Nordic skiing, like snowshoeing guy at all?
No.
No.
No. No. I'm definitely more into tree riding, snowboarder type of guy. Naturally caffeinated, as your mom mentioned before.
Seriously, like Brazzo does not need jet fuel. He just has to wake up in the morning. Like really, like do you even drink caffeine? Like I feel like you just like this is just you. Like any time of day, this is the level of
no, but that's fake news right there, because I definitely do caffeine. I got the espresso Levita. I have an espresso machine at home, and that's my third thing. I go boom, and I get it going. This is really the espresso Levita kicking in from Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company. You know, I really love the African rooibos tea. If you ever try it, it's just
No.
amazing. Full of antioxidants, a lot of vitamins, and it's super tasty. It's like this orange, strong, really real color. It's amazing. Try it. I highly recommend it.
Does it have caffeine? It's rooibos, so no.
I don't think it's caffeinated. I'm pretty sure it's not caffeinated, but I might be. You know, let me
All right,
check my
Bronco.
facts there.
This is good. Yeah,
But it's
everybody help
African
me out.
rooibos.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
African
try that.
rooibos, delicious.
Okay.
Hey, Ash, I want to talk to you a little bit about the terrain. I was talking with Barry. We both have kids, and how do we get into Beaver Creek sometimes can be a little confusing. You know, I mean, it's a lot of buses and pick you from many locations down in Avon, and you can also park in the air lot or the Vail lot and catch the buses and take you right behind me is where the buses come in. You pass the little covered bridge, and then you start getting into it. Now with this McCoy expansion, it's going to be amazing to bring your kids to Beaver Creek because it's intermediate and beginner terrain. It's kind of a bowl. It's gorgeous. I'd never done Nordic, but I always stop there to take a look because it's gorgeous. So I cannot wait to bring Aisa, my 10-month-old, potentially next year, to do some turns there. So you coming in, you cross the bridge, and then you follow the escalators right behind me. Will take you to the Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company. You grab a snack, you grab an empanada, and off you go. You can get Strawberry Park Express, and it will take you there. So that's a little bit of our kind of how we used to get here. And around me is a lot of different stores in case your kids forget to tie their gloves and one is missing or any last minute needs. You have a lot of really cool shopping to do around here too. So that's kind of our tour to Beaver Creek so far.
I like it. I like it a lot. Also, LA is chiming in. She says rooibos has 0 caffeine. Thank you, LA, for that. So, all right, I'm excited to try some of these new things. Oh, also, James is saying, any plans on talking about what's new with ski and snowboard equipment with local ski shops? Coffee talk. James,
Well,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, well, let's talk about my jacket.
Oh.
Look at this cool thing. Let's look at this thing. I open this little zipper, and look at what I have here.
What?
Check this out. Check this out. If you want to talk about technology, here, right here at the bottom of my jacket, you open it, and this is where the kind of a camel bag thing is.
What?
So I fill it up, keep it on my hips, off I go for the long day on the backcountry or the back bowls or Nordic skiing or whatever I probably would never do. But hey, you know, it's something for everybody.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, James, asking you shall receive. Who makes your jacket, Brazzo? That's really cool.
It's this brand from Utah, 686.
Oh yeah, 686. Yep. Oh, there we go.
I'm moving a lot. Sorry.
Yeah,
686.
I remember them from early in my snowboarding days. That is amazing. I have not seen that so far. That is super cool. Awesome. Where did you
And
get
my
that?
mom sent me this hat from Peru. Is baby alpaca, which keep me really nice and warm.
Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, baby alpaca and camelbacks in your jacket. Okay. All right. Now, specifically, Brazzo, we need to talk about some of the events happening up at Beaver Creek. So, first of all, Trisha talked about Thursday night lights where, the kids can ski down with their glow sticks. But something that I'm really excited about, they have their snowshoe series coming up on Sunday. The 16th is the first one. But then also the culinary weekend is coming up as well. So I know you're not necessarily going to be like the snowshoeing Nordic guy, but I'm guessing that you're probably a little bit more of like a foodie. A drinky, like they have mixology in the mountains. That's one of the things coming up on the 21st. Have you been part of this event before?
No, but I was talking with the organizers the other day, and it should be amazing. Small plates, you got a little bit of a taste of everything. I'm from Peru. It's a culinary destination in the world right now. So good food is definitely on my agenda. And, I can definitely, you can twist my arm and pour some wine here and there. I'd be okay with that too. But definitely, I'm really into that one. It's going to be amazing. Like Beaver Creek is like nothing on earth. You come here, the groomed terrain is just amazing. You feel so good on your board, on your skis, especially when you come with kids. Those turns are made so much better because the terrain is so level. So I really love Beaver Creek. It's like they say, right? Like nothing on earth.
You're so right about that. Okay, well, we're going to come back to you here shortly, but before we do that, for a lot of us, New Year's resolutions, it's a thing, Brazzo. You know you want to look good while you're doing it, right? While you're maybe tackling your lack of caffeine like I am. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
You know what I mean? Like I lost 20 pounds for my niece, you know, so I try to keep that weight off. That's my only resolution so far.
Okay, all right, just keep it off. Just keep
it off.
Because you've had like 75 knee surgeries, right? Like something ridiculous.
9. Actually, I'm going to get a new stem cells injections on January 17th. They're going to pull it out of my spine and put it right on my knee so I can keep tearing it up.
Interesting.
And the day before, I'm going to be doing heli skiing, first time ever. So I'm going heli skiing straight to surgery.
Of course you are. I wouldn't. Of course I wouldn't put that past you. Okay, Brazzo. All right, we're coming back to you here in a little bit. Thank you for that insight. Of course, heli skiing. And all right. So Emma. So let's send things over to Trisha and Hillary, shall we? Okay, we're talking looking good for those New Year's resolutions and maybe heli skiing and then surgery.
How are those New Year's resolutions going? We're a few days into 2022. We'll let you start over if you need. We're with Hillary Magner. She's with Squash Blossom. And normally we're talking jewelry, but we thought we'd do something for the new year kind of related to jewelry and some other things. They got a lot in their boutique right here in Vail Village. So Hillary, tell us how we can be reminded of our resolutions.
So, you know, I love jewelry that has meaning because you can wear it all the time and then it's a nice reminder. So these are Orly Marcel. And then this one says be kind, and in the back you can engrave it. Wow. This one over here is I am. So whatever you are for 2022, love, kindness, whatever, that fits. This is a pure energy if you need some more grounding and need more energy. But I thought they were all fun and cool stack too.
What a great gift idea too.
Right.
You know, but a gift to yourself as well, just to remind you. And then goals, setting goals. We've got some notebooks, we got gratitude books.
Yep. And then just when they say when you write things down, you're like 100% more willing to do it, or it happens. So writing, manifesting it, wearing the jewelry, all of it, right, it comes.
Okay.
And then I did have to pull some Gurhan, and this is turquoise. And turquoise is the stone of protection. So what more do you need going into 2022 with wearing some protection on your wrist?
Well, and I was going to say sun protection,
right?
If you're trying to keep out of the sun. There were so many cute hats that you can wear these days, and you can wear them year round. And we do have some pretty intense sun, even in the winter. So that's super cute. How about this one?
That is just like a good mantra to have, especially coming to visit Vail. Worry less, play more. And then, of course, for the person that wants to stay organized in 2022, here's a great little belt bag that you can wear. And I like to throw these, Trisha, in like a big bag.
I do too. I like having my essentials, my wallet, my phone, my keys, my lipstick. Put that in there. It goes in the bigger bag, and you can take it in and out, and you're good to go, and you're not forgetting things at home.
Right.
Okay, well, that's awesome. Yeah, so a couple of different things that you can find. A lot of great gift ideas, or the trip treat. Have you heard of this?
Right. So when you're on vacation and you need a little treasure going home to remind you of your wonderful trip, whether it's a bracelet or a bag, you'll take it back to wherever you live and think of your amazing time here in Vail.
Well, okay, get your trip treat. No guilt. No guilt in 2022. All right, if you're looking for any of these great ideas or other ways to start your new year, you can stop by Squash Blossom, located across from Sweet Basil.
Welcome to the club.
What's going on? Get your arms up.
Hours of operation, whenever you need to feel good. The club has no dress code.
You got this.
No rules of decorum. Pets are allowed.
Now we're squat jumping up a storm. Quick.
You don't have to show your card at the door.
Breathe naturally.
There is no door to the club. There is no ceiling. And if you have 10 minutes,
Come on.
20, 30, and if you're wearing one of these, let's go.
Subaru and our retailers believe in giving back. That's why, in difficult times, we provided 150 million meals to Feeding America. And now, through the Subaru Share the Love event, we're helping even more. By the end of this year, Subaru will have donated over $225 million to charity. This is what it means to be more than a car company. This is what it means to be Subaru.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, thank you to Liv Sotheby's. So we have a nice sunny day on tap today. Temperatures will be in the 30s and 40s, depending on where you are in the valley. And we might have a little bit of wind as well, but visibility beautiful. And Emma, is there a way that we can bring that shot of the valley up to kind of full screen so we can kind of see? So you can see the sun just starting to hit the top of the Gore Range, traffic moving along very nicely, and it's going to be a gorgeous day to be outside. We do have a little bit more snow headed our way, though, so tomorrow morning around sunrise into midday, we could see another 2 to 6 inches possible, and it looks like it's going to be that nice light, fluffy
right
snow.
over there.
And we're going to come back. Oh, that's a little preview. What's coming up here in just a second. So get ready for that snow tomorrow. And then we do have 2 inches at Vail and 2 inches at Beaver Creek reported in the last 24 hours. So you're going to find both resorts have a little over, like not quite 70% of their terrain open currently. So Beaver Creek has looking at maybe 4 inches tomorrow, Vail maybe 4 inches. So a little bit of fresh snow in the morning. Okay, that's a look at what's happening with your weather and your mountain report. You just saw a little preview of what's coming up next. Trisha is live with some of our members of Vail Yeti Hockey, and they have a big game coming up tonight. Trisha, take it away.
All right. Hey, these guys got up bright and early to come and speak with us about the double game this weekend. We got one tonight and tomorrow. Vail Yeti Hockey, been around since 2013, but they are playing one of their rivals, FDNY. Joining us now, we have from the team, local Dom Panetta, but he brought in a couple of strategy guys. These are his teammates from Ferris State, and we've got Brandon Anselmini, and we've got Justin Buzzio. These guys are coming in from Canada. And you know what that means, Ashley? Hockey. But Dom, pretty cool that the Yeti is able to not only, allow you locals a place to use your talents and all of your hockey skills in this really cool Black Diamond League, but you get to bring in a couple friends every once in a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, last game we played against FDNY, they beat us, I think 6-2, so we didn't want any risk of losing another one. So I told Chris, our owner, I was like, hey, I got some guys from Canada.
I know a guy. I know two guys.
I got a couple ringers. So I was like, what do you think? And he said, yeah, bring them on in. And sure enough, they're here. We're going to get some skiing in and have a good time. They're going to get to play in front of our rowdy crowd, and that's what I'm most excited for them.
Okay, yeah, this is so cool. And you guys all played at Ferris State, and I understand you did pretty well. Tell us about how that went, your tournaments.
Yeah, no, so when we were freshmen, Buzz and I, we went to the national championship game, and we lost to Boston College, but it was a really good team, and it was a lot of fun, really cool experience for sure. And then when Ansel was a sophomore and we were juniors, we went to the Elite Eight, and we lost to North Dakota.
Oh yeah,
which
my
is
team.
your team. Yeah, so
sorry. All right, way to go, Fighting Sioux.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, but tell us, you guys, when you got the call from Dom, what'd you say?
Well, getting a call from Dom is always exciting. So, but no, I was out here in the summer. He invited me. We went and did some biking in that, and I loved it out here. So I've had the itch to kind of get back to play hockey again, and I was like, why not join the Yeti?
Yeah, awesome. And Justin, your first trip to Colorado.
Yeah, first time here. I'm excited to be here. And when he called, I was like, I could play again. I've been getting the itch. Same thing. We last finished together playing pro. So
really?
Yeah, when COVID happened, just like shut us down. So
okay. Yeah, where were you playing?
We were playing in Toledo at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
in,
we
East
both
Coast.
stopped playing when COVID hit, and this is our first back.
Yeah, so we're all
at
back
it.
together again.
All right. Now, have you been prepping? Have you been, getting out on the ice, practicing?
Well, this morning I was up at like 4 a.m. doing my jogging and that, so I think I should be ready for tonight.
Okay, perfect. No, you're gonna go skiing before, like today.
Yeah, it's actually skiing is a great little warm up for us, like pregame warm up, get the legs going. Not too long, but just enough to get them warmed up, and then pregame nap with some lunch, and then head over here to the rink. Got stretch,
We'll be
loosen
good to
up for
go.
the game.
Okay,
We'll be
loosen
ready.
up. I
We'll be
love
ready
it.
to
I
go.
love it. It's
Yeah.
ski, lunch, nap. It sounds kind of like gym tan laundry.
We can start a new trend.
Ski, lunch, nap, and then play some hockey. So the puck drops at 7:50, and these have been such exciting games. Really fun. It's a family-friendly event. A lot of people maybe just stay after skiing. They may go to Opry, come on in, or come early for dinner.
Yep.
We're right in front of the Dobson Ice Arena here in Lions Head. Big, huge arena. We've got concession stands if you need to get snacks and everything there.
Yep. Yeah, I would say it's a perfect spot after dinner. Come pregame if you're going to go out to the bars in the village after. It's a good spot because 8 o'clock to 10, and then you head right to the bars afterwards. And we already got some beers in you.
See, it's bars, game bars,
Yeah.
for some ski, lunch, nap. Tell us a little bit about FDNY. I mean, this is pretty cool to have Fire Department New York having their team come out.
Yeah.
And they've come out before.
Yeah, they have, and they're a good team, and they're a strong team. They're a bunch of firefighters. So any of you women in the valley looking for a strong man, you might have some luck here at our game, find with the opposing team. But yeah, they're big boys, big tall guys. We call them mutants. That's our code name for them. But yeah, they're going to be a good team, and we're excited to play them for sure.
Well, and now you guys are rivals on the ice, but then afterwards, since they're from out of town, do you take them under your wing and do you take them out?
Yeah. So after the game, always we go to altitude with the other team usually, and we have some friendly beers. We chat about the game. As long as no one got too many broken bones or stitches, it's usually pretty kosher. So I would say it's a fun time, and these guys are coming back again in March, so we want to show them a good time and make sure we keep them coming back.
Will they go skiing? Will they bring their skis out here?
I would assume so. Like, I don't know why you would come to Vail in January and not ski, but I don't know. Every team's different, so I would assume so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, they can take them out on the slopes too. Okay, guys, what are you most excited about tonight? Just getting back in the ice. That's so cool.
Getting back on the ice with these two guys for sure. But I've heard a lot of good things about the crowd, so I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, just playing in front of fans again.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Yeah. Dom sent us some clips, and I'm excited to get out there, score a couple goals for the Vail.
He sent the sizzle video to get these guys to come. Okay, perfect. Well, we're excited about this matchup tonight. So once again, 7:50 is when the puck drops. You can get in, get your tickets right at the door, and follow them online. You've got your website.
Yep, we have our website, and then also our Instagram is Vail Yeti Hockey, and we post some fun stuff on there for sure. So
okay.
Yeah.
Do you have nicknames?
For these guys, we call him Cheeto.
Cheeto?
And then we just call him Buzz.
Buzz. Okay. So go Cheeto, go Buzz. Do you know what numbers? Do you know what numbers you'll have? Because
we don't know yet, actually. But hey, so if you guys
Surprise,
come
it's a
early,
surprise.
we have a little rookie initiation for them. So you'll definitely be able to spot the two new guys for warm up. So 7:30 warm up, 7:50 puck drop.
Come early to this. All right, VailYetiHockey.com for more information, or follow them on Instagram. Ashley, any questions for these awesome players?
Cheeto and Buzz, listen, I have something kind of out of left field for you guys. We have one of our viewers, James, is kind of asking about like dressing for the conditions. Obviously, you guys spend a lot of time on ice, but you're coming from Canada. You're going to be skiing. Can you tell us what you're going to be wearing out on the mountain? Like, what do you choose to wear? What do your layers look like?
Honestly, like I told Dom when we were in the car, he's my shepherd this weekend. So I just kind of let him dress me, and so far I'm warm. So hopefully I stay warm throughout the day here.
Okay, all right.
I came up on Tuesday, and I came straight from Tampa. I was on another vacation, so I just had shorts. So I again told Dom, just dress me, and I'll take your word on this one.
All right, Dom, listen.
Yeah,
all right, you're apparently the authority. So give us some intel for James. Like, what are you wearing on the slopes today? Like, how many layers do you have on? How are these guys dressed?
So I got Buzz. So this is like a fashion show almost. I got Buzz in some merino wool pants under this with the shell, windproof shell. Just that's it for layer under there. And then he's got a thick sweatshirt on, a balaclava, and then this jacket has a little bit of insulation too.
And it's got the Yeti hockey
And it does,
patch.
yeah. And then Ansel, he usually wears thermal with the balaclava built in, kind of like mine.
Oh, wow.
And then I got him in a couple different pairs of just cotton longs.
I got the Lululemon Slim Fit, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I just like to wear this thin. It's like a almost what do they call it?
Like a down vest.
Yeah,
it's
like
kind
a
of like a down sweater.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
keeps me warm. And then
Yeah.
I got my wool balaclava on underneath it, and that's all.
So the balaclava is built in.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
There you go,
it goes all the
Ashley.
way up, but.
I knew I could count on you for all the right information. Do you have a favorite place that you go to get all this gear that you've clearly outfitted like the entire team in?
Closet.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, Smart Wool is obviously a good spot for underlayers, I would say. I have a lot of Smart Wool stuff. Like this jacket, I have another jacket that I'll wear today. I like Holden is the name of the brand. And then Houdini are these pants, and I love Houdini stuff. They have really cool gear.
It's like Dom when we go out.
Yeah.
It's like a fashion show. It's a
I
fashion.
know.
Give us a tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, listen, you guys, thank you so much. We're so excited for you tonight. Also, we got some chatter. John saying, go Vail Yeti. We're so excited for the game tonight. Go crush them out there. All right. Cheeto, Buzz, Dom, Trisha, thank you so much. And good luck out there on the ice tonight. You guys are going to crush them. Awesome. All right. Well, that's amazing. Oh my God. Right. How incredible are our locals? I love them so much. Okay. All right. We need to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more of your Friday edition of VDL.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
Bright Future Foundation empowers families and individuals affected by domestic violence and sexual assault through prevention, crisis intervention, advocacy, and long-term healing services. Join us in making futures bright for survivors in our community.
It's winter and we are back. VDL streams everywhere.
On the mountain, off the mountain.
On every screen.
On Facebook, YouTube,
on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Spotify.
And now, we're on Outside TV 17.
Live and on demand, 7 days a week.
Huh. Is that true? Geico's been saving folks money for 85 years?
Yep, that's right.
Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you...
Are you asking if I'm 85 years old?
I mean, sea turtles live to be 150, so... No, I was not.
Do I look 85?
What? No! You look young. You look young for however old you are.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Hi, this is Brian Lazar from the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, and welcome to your weekly Avalanche Outlook. We'll start with a brief overview of kind of where we're sitting in terms of current conditions right now. And you can see we've got elevated danger across all of the northern mountains and through much of the central mountains, with just a few areas of moderate danger in the Sangre de Cristo Range, the South San Juan, and in the Grand Mesa zone. We've got a storm coming in on Thursday, so expect avalanche danger to spike on Thursday. This could likely lead to high danger and avalanche watches and warnings in the Steamboat and Flat Top zone, and elevated danger in the rest of the northern mountains. That includes the Front Range and the Vail and Summit County zones. Those are likely to stay at level 3 or considerable danger, which is 3 out of 5, but it's going to be very dangerous avalanche conditions in those zones. There's less snow out of this storm as you generally move south, so conditions will be a little bit more stable and a little safer as you head into the central mountains of Aspen, Gunnison, the Sawatch, and then down into the north and south San Juans. So over the next few days, expect avalanche danger to spike on Thursday before a gradual decline as the snow ends. We do have some snow coming for the weekend. This doesn't look like any kind of potent storm, but it could be enough snow and enough drifting snow with the incoming winds to keep avalanche danger elevated as we move into the weekend. We've released a new Avalanche Explorer tool, which allows you to look for trends and patterns in avalanche activity. And what you can see here on the map are just avalanches that have run across the state since our big storm event on the New Year holiday, so December 30th through today. You can see most places throughout the state experience some kind of avalanche activity. And what I want to draw your attention to here is the avalanche distribution rows. And this shows the aspect and elevations where avalanches were most common. So you can see the vast majority of large avalanches, I have them filtered here for just avalanches big enough to bury or kill a person or larger, are confined to north, northeast, east, and southeast aspects. There's a few here and there on other aspects, but it's really those north through southeast facing slopes at all elevations which have been the most dangerous. And as we continue to load these things on Thursday, it's going to be those same areas that are going to be the most dangerous as we move into Thursday, Friday, and then with a little bit more snow on the weekend.
Hey everyone, Chris here with the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. We're traveling near the Ophir Pass Road in the North San Juan zone. We've traveled on northeast, east, and southeast facing slopes today and found a generally supportive upper snowpack. We've both commented on the lack of collapses and shooting cracks that we've noticed while using some steeper, smaller test slopes to evaluate for unstable snow. We stopped here on the northeast aspect right about tree line at 11,800 feet, and our stability tests are easily failing in a weaker layer of facets below a stiff overlying slab that's accumulated in December. We got a big storm coming into the area over the next 24 hours with a lot of wind and more added weight. So the wind will easily transport this low density snow into a stiffer upper slab. And as we add more weight, we should anticipate that this weak layer will become more reactive in the coming days here in the North San Juan.
So as we move past the weekend, we do get into some drier conditions. This will allow the snowpack to adjust to all the recent loading that's taken place. So expect that gradual trend of better stability to progress into next week, while we'll probably be looking at large swaths of yellow or moderate avalanche danger as we head into the middle of next week. So make sure you check your current avalanche forecast at colorado.gov/avalanche or on the CAIC mobile app so that you're up to date on current conditions and can make travel plans that meet conditions and keep you all safe into the weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
It's winter and we are back.
Snow reports.
Grooming updates.
Road reports.
Party info.
Food and fun.
We are VDL.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
Thank you to Carrots for a look at this weather and mountain report. Also, really quickly, I wanted to answer LA's question, LA, if you're still watching, about how to read the Vail Daily online. If you go to vaildaily.com and you just scroll down a little bit past the top part of the page, you'll see the e-edition, and then you can flip through exactly like how we flip through, like when the paper is just sitting here on our desk. So that's the way you access it. And in the paper today, you're going to see how we're going to be opening up McCoy Park up at Beaver Creek on Monday, and that we have a 50-inch base over in Vail, and so we're wondering like when Blue Sky Basin is going to be opening up. And so we do have a little bit of snow in the forecast for tomorrow, but right now, sitting here in Eagle Vale, Emma and I can both see there's the sun is actually hitting parts of the valley floor now. And it's so nice to see these clear skies and the clear roadways. And today is going to be nice and clear, highs in the 30s and 40s. So we saw pretty warm temperatures yesterday, and so that's going to continue today. So we'll see some of that snow kind of melt off, and those roadways clearing just a little bit. And then we do have more snow in the forecast for tomorrow. So we have maybe another 2 to 6 inches between tomorrow, like at sunrise to like midday, and it should be kind of nice and fluffy. And then we have a lot of sunshine in store for Monday, for Tuesday, for Wednesday, and then maybe Thursday is that next chance that we see some snow moving in. And for the current season, so Vail and Beaver Creek both reported 2 inches in the last 24 hours, and Vail 16 inches in the last 7 days. They currently have a 51-inch base. 69% of their terrain is open, and they're starting their lifts operating at 8:30 this morning. So 219 trails, 22 lifts operating. And at Beaver Creek today, again, 2 inches in the last 24 hours, 11 inches in the last 7 days. And for the current season, 112 inches at Beaver Creek, and they have 109 of their 169 trails open. So again, still just a little bit less than 70% open at Beaver Creek at the moment. So thank you to Carrots. And then also, LA, you're so welcome for the information. Jerry saying, what is the YouTube link? Yay for Normie Wings, the best. I'm so excited to learn more about these Normie Wings. Honestly, that's coming up here in just a minute. So Jerry, we have the YouTube link. Where is it posted, Emma?
Search.
If you
go
search,
to YouTube and search Vail Valley Live.
Can they hear you say that? Yes. Okay. All right. So search for Vail Valley Live. And we have some transition stuff going on. So as soon as we figure out like the best way to disseminate that to you, we will. But if you go to YouTube and just search Vail Valley Live, it'll pop right up. But you can find us here on Facebook as well. Okay. So let's send things back out to Brazzo because he's in this weather right now up at Beaver Creek. And he was running around at the bottom of the escalator. Oh, you can see that sun starting to hit that Strawberry Park Express lift behind you. How's it feeling out there, Brazzo?
Feels great. It's about 25, 24 degrees. Feels really good. And as you mentioned, Ashley, we can still start seeing in the ridge line right there, or the sun coming out. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Some employees are warming up on the fire pits. And the Centennial chairlift is running already. The yellow jackets are getting ready. It feels really good here today. It's beautiful. Yesterday, I was just talking to Barry. I did first chair with my son. I probably shouldn't say that because he's supposed to be in school. But it was unreal, as good as it gets. Those 8 inches, and they advertised. We found a little bit more. It was amazing. It was really, really good. As good as it gets, or close.
That's awesome.
It always can be better.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're the kind of dad that goes skiing with their son when they're when maybe they were supposed to be in school yesterday. That's really cool.
Mental health. He's a really good student.
Exactly.
He's a really good student, and if he would be slacking, it would not be that case. But I like to do 1 or 2 twice a year if the conditions allow. But it was awesome. And I call the school and say, hey, you want me to be honest, or you want to make me something about my car? Or
So you were just straight up with them. That's amazing. Okay, really quickly, Brazzo, we need to go over to Trisha because we're talking pizza, we're talking Normie Wings. But where did you get your jacket that has the camelback in there? Did you get it somewhere?
I get it online. It was a 686.
Okay.
It's a Utah brand, 686. It's online. There's many places that sell them here as well. But I need to figure out where just to give you proper directions.
Yeah, no, all right, but that's good. I've never seen a jacket with a camelback built in. Okay, well, you might need that camelback to like hydrate after you get all the pizza and the wings. So stand by, Brazzo. Get ready for this. I'm excited to learn more. So we're gonna come back to you here shortly. But let's send things over to Trisha with Kevin and Colby. Oh, Trisha, are you already tasting the goods?
Yes. Well, no, not yet. Yes, and we have Dennis Foley with us, who many of you remember from Bart and Yetis. He's still with Bart's, right next door. But Colby LaFave is joining us again. And Ashley, I hate to age myself and date myself, but I used to interview Colby when he was in high school, and they were doing the Pro Start.
The Pro Start culinary competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we won nationals my senior year, and that's what started the whole thing.
Yeah,
and
yes.
now I'm here.
I know, and it's so cool because I've been watching you go through the ranks of different restaurants in the valley, and I'm glad you followed your path. but you brought it around to pizza and visit with you too, and especially being right next. This is a great little collection.
Yeah, I've known him since he was born. His dad was a close friend of mine, and his dad unfortunately passed a few years ago. And he always told me about his pizza and how he wanted to get a space for it. And the space became available just a couple months ago, which was really good for us. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why
That's how it
pizza?
started.
Out of all the different things that we could do, and why pizza?
So I started making pizza at home like about 3 years ago. And then when the pandemic hit, I actually started making pizzas and giving them out of my house. And people really, really liked it. So I then was like, man, this could actually be a business. And I got a huge social media following on Instagram at Alpine Pizza Company. And then it kind of came to fruition.
Okay, yeah, that's super cool. I'm glad that you have done it. And we've got the pizza here, guys. So I think we should do it. And should we do like, is it Barstool Sports? One bite?
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
Okay, so tell us about this Detroit style. Here we go.
It's Detroit style pizza. So it's a really light, airy crust. It's really crispy on the bottom. The cheese runs all the way to the edge, and it's cooked in a pan. And then I think the best way to eat it with the pepperoni is to put the hot honey, which is habanero infused honey, on top.
Now, I've never heard of this. So habanero infused honey, hot honey on your pizza.
Yeah, it started out of Brooklyn called Mike's Hot Honey, where you can find it in the stores, but we've added a little bit extra to it. And it's the way to go. It gives it this sweet, hot, salty. It's awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. Dennis, I want you to tell me why Dennis back to where your area. Your neck
I grew up in Massachusetts, but we're in between Chicago and New York, so Detroit needs a little say-so here in the pizza industry. And it's good that Colby has the experience and the time and the effort to put it into his love here, and it's just wonderful that we have this space.
Oh wow! I'm just getting a little of the heat from the habanero.
From the habanero.
And then the sauce that's on top. This is awesome.
Yeah, we try to use the best tomatoes we can find, and we just keep it really, really simple. That's the key, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Keep it simple. Use good ingredients.
I know.
Yeah.
And then I got to hear about the wings. These Normie Wings.
The Normie Wings. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Normie Wings started out at Barton Yeti's. A guy named Norm Ralphson, and Normie had his recipe one night and just whipping up some wings, and we all tried them, and we were like, wow, we should put these on the menu.
Yeah.
And they've become very famous since. So we figured, what the heck, we'll put these with the pizza and see how they do to go too, because we sell a lot of orders of Normie Wings next door at Barton Yeti's.
I mean, who doesn't love pizza and wings?
I know.
Yeah, exactly. We're glorified. Domino's, I would say.
Yeah, totally. Well, no, a little more gourmet than Domino's. Yeah. And then you're located right here in Lionshead. So we mentioned Barton Yeti's. You can see Christie Sports in the distance. You can see Gandhi 19 right here. But so it's going to be just kind of a grab and go.
Grab and go, yeah. We'll have online ordering up here in a few weeks once we dial our system in. But for now, you can call our phone number, which is on our website at alpinepizzacompany.com. And our hours will be changing, so the best way to know is to follow us on Instagram at Alpine Pizza Company. That's the best way. I update that daily. So
Yeah. It's kind of like when you run out and
we will be running out. That's the thing.
We ran out yesterday.
We ran out yesterday, and we didn't even tell people we were open. So
the soft opening yesterday and everything. Well, I think this is going to be a huge hit because it's great to have the grab and go pizza, especially with all the you got the outdoor music that happens out here too, and the benches and the park.
Yeah, and the fire pits are right there, so you can when it's warmer out, you can grab a slice and easily sit down at the benches and things like that. So it's going to be great, especially when it gets a little warmer.
Okay. All right. Oh man. Oh, Ashley.
Pizza for breakfast.
Pizza for breakfast. I'm not afraid. This is awesome. And
I'm so jealous. Also, Emma would like to know if you just bring some of that back for breakfast. I mean, because it's got honey in it.
We got one more slice. We can bring it back.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys.
And this jalapeno honey.
Habanero.
Habanero.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Secret
that sounds
recipe.
amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. This is really cool. I love to see our locals so successful. And also, guys, know Jerry Strickland already is saying, yay for Normie Wings, the best. So combining wings and then habanero infused honey. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait to come and see it. I just looked it up on Instagram, Alpine Pizza Company. There it is right there. I'm following. Okay.
We're gonna
Thank
follow
you
it.
so
We're gonna
much.
follow it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
bring us that pizza back because Emma and I are hungry for breakfast. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Dennis, I apologize. I think we accidentally named you Kevin
That's
first
okay.
in
For
the
a
name
second.
key.
Everyone knows my brother.
There's so many famous spoolies in town. It's hard to keep them all straight. But that's cool, and I love the fact that you grew up here.
Yep.
You've been a longtime business owner here. You guys are gonna have an instant following.
Yes.
Just
That's the key.
Yeah, that is the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't take long for this word to get out, and really excited to have just a super cool grab and go slice here in Lionshead, and then also those Normie Wings, and you got some drinks in there too. Got some Gatorade.
We have a full liquor license, so you can hang out and have a beer, or you can grab one to go and eat your slice elsewhere. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Get them before they're gone. Okay. They're going to be opening around noon, and then until it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. All right. So we need to take another quick commercial break, and then we'll be back to close out this Friday edition. So stay with us.
All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
All right, I want to bring my buddy Brazzo back in for this last weather because he is outside currently, so he can tell us what it feels like out there. And also, let's see if the sun has actually hit the valley floor. You're back down. Oh, you're by the little ice rink. Are you taking Barry's job?
Yeah, look at that guy. Try to get Barry in it. Try to get Barry. He's running.
Hey, Barry.
He's running.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, we're hanging out now. Now by the ice skate ring. Let's get Barry.
Barry's like,
there we go. We're passing the torch.
Listen, you two. Okay, tell us about the weather out there. How should we dress for the slopes? What are you wearing? What are you expecting for the day?
It's a little cold. You know, it was around 20 degrees. I'm wearing an underlayer and a full jacket. I'm wearing my bibs just in case some big powder get into my lower part of my pants, which is not that comfy. So bibs and get warm. It's a little cold. So, 2 layers, hat. Always don't forget your helmet and have fun out there and be safe. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous day today for sure.
Oh, yeah. And we can see this image, just at the valley floor that Emma has brought up over in Vail. And you can see that sun just starting to hit parts of the road and things are moving along smoothly. So Brazzo, 2 inches at Vail, 2 inches at Beaver Creek and more. We could see another 2 to 6 by like mid-afternoon tomorrow. Are you going to get out and ride tomorrow?
I'm going to go ride tomorrow for sure. Today is my chilling day. These old needs can afford one big day, every other day. I need to take a 1 day break in between.
I guess after 9 knee surgeries, you're allowed to have a day off. That's all right. And then we do have some clearing skies. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is gonna be nice and sunny, temperatures in the 30s. So on those days, Bratzo, are you out there on the mountain, like sun, snow, like any conditions, or do you wait for certain conditions to get out there?
Of course, I'm always waiting for the powder day and try to be first in line or at least in the first bunch. But every day have their side. The skiing on a sunny day is beautiful. Just being out there, breathing some fresh air with amazing views. Everything have this magic. So if I can be in the mountain, I'm blessed. Better than in the mountain than in the office for sure. Don't tell that to my bosses.
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Well, I feel like we should probably make this little an ending of the show party with Trisha. Let's bring her back in here and also give her a little bit of grief for having pizza in front of us on the air. Trisha, how rude.
Oh man, I'll bring it back. They're heating up the slices now. So I'll bring it back and I'll bring that habanero honey. Oh man, you guys, that was so good. I did just put it right on that pepperoni, and then all the flavors. The crust is so amazing, and then you get a little of that kick from the habanero. It's super awesome. So I'm so excited for Colby. Like I said, I used to interview him when he was in high school, and he was doing these culinary competitions, and the teams would do really well because they had such great leadership with, of course, the amazing chefs in our valley. So it's really neat to see this, and I think it's going to be a huge success. I mean, everyone loves pizza. So get out here about 12 noon, and then make sure that you get it before it's gone.
That's awesome.
Love it.
I love that. And Bratzo, that's like your old stomping grounds in Lion's Head, right? Like, man, I have a feeling. Bratzo, are you like a habanero? Like, do you like spicy stuff? I feel like you probably do.
I do. I am not as brave as you will think, being from Latin America and all that. My wife is a tough one on the spices. I love a little, but I'm a little bit of a wimpy when it comes to habaneros. I stay with jalapenos. That's kind of my line, But I love those guys, local, awesome dudes. So wish them the best luck. I'll be a fan. I love those wings. I love Denny's. Colby's been in Moe's, in El Sabor, long-time local. So super excited for them, and I'll be there for sure very soon.
All right, you guys, listen, we've already exceeded our limit for the show today, so we should probably wrap it up here in just a moment. I feel like we should just say happy Friday all together, but before we do, I just wanted to say thank you to Jerry and LA and James and Ride Divide and Todd and John for all chatting with us this morning. But count of three, let's all say happy Friday and get on with our day, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.